Breaking news, basketball fans. In an absolutely jaw-dropping move, Bam Adebayo, the star center of the Miami Heat, has been traded to the Chicago Bulls in a blockbuster deal that no one saw coming. What does this mean for the future of the Bulls, the Heat, and the entire Eastern Conference? Stay tuned as we dive into the trade details, the impact on both teams, and how this move could shake up the NBA in ways you won't believe. If you are a true American and proud of it, show your support by hitting that subscribe button. Let's start together, keep the spirit alive. What's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and give us a thumbs up if you love all things NBA. We've got some huge news today, and trust me, you do not want to miss this one. Bam Adebayo, yes, you heard that right, has just been traded to the Chicago Bulls in what is being called one of the most shocking moves of the offseason. In today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this stunning transfer, the impact it will have on the Chicago Bulls, the Miami Heat, and the NBA as a whole. We're diving into the details, the reactions, and of course, what this means for both teams moving forward. Stay tuned, because this news is a total game changer. Let's start with the big picture. The Chicago Bulls have officially acquired Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat in a move that has sent shockwaves throughout the league. This trade is nothing short of a game changer, and we've got all the details about how it went down. So here's how the trade breaks down. The Bulls have sent a 2025 first-round pick, a 2026 first-round pick, and a 2025 pick swap to Miami in exchange for Bam Adebayo. And make no mistake, this isn't just about adding a star player to the roster. This is a clear signal that the Chicago Bulls are in win-now mode, and they're ready to compete at the highest level. With Adebayo joining their ranks, Chicago now has one of the most complete teams in the Eastern Conference. So what exactly does Bam Adebayo bring to the table for the Chicago Bulls? Well, let's dive into his skills. First off, Bam is an elite defender. His ability to guard multiple positions is one of the reasons the Miami Heat have been so successful over the last few years. Whether it's switching on pick and rolls, blocking shots, or defending the rim, Adebayo has the ability to impact the game on the defensive end in a way few others can. Chicago has been known for its struggles defensively in recent seasons, and Adebayo's arrival changes that narrative instantly. He's the kind of player that can anchor a defense and make life difficult for any opposing team. His size, length, and agility will be key assets for the Bulls, especially when they face off against the top-tier teams in the Eastern Conference like the Boston Celtics or Milwaukee Bucks. But Bam Adebayo isn't just a defensive juggernaut, he's a versatile player on the offensive side of the ball as well. Adebayo has a smooth mid-range jumper, and while his three-point shooting has been inconsistent, he has the potential to stretch the floor when needed. More importantly, he's an exceptional passer for a big man. He has shown over the years that he can facilitate offense, especially in the pick and roll, and his basketball IQ is off the charts. This will be a massive boost for the Bulls, who have struggled to get consistent playmaking from their frontcourt. Adebayo's ability to dish out assists while running the offense will free up the guards and wings to focus on scoring, making the Bulls' attack even more dynamic. Now, let's talk about how this trade impacts the Miami Heat. While Chicago is clearly on the rise with Adebayo, the Heat have lost one of their franchise cornerstones. Bam Adebayo has been a key figure in Miami's defensive schemes and offensive flow, so his departure leaves a major gap in their lineup. But while this is a loss for the Heat, it's also a chance to rethink their strategy. Miami received multiple first-round picks and a pick swap in exchange for Adebayo, which gives them valuable assets for the future. Whether they decide to keep building around Jimmy Butler or use these picks to acquire another star, the Heat now have flexibility. The question now is whether Miami will remain competitive in the short term or shift toward a rebuild. Either way, this trade opens up new possibilities for the team, and it will be interesting to see what moves they make next. As for the Bulls, their roster is looking better than ever. With Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and now Bam Adebayo, Chicago has one of the most talented and balanced lineups in the league. They already have elite scoring in LaVine and DeRozan, but Adebayo's presence gives them a reliable two-way player who can impact both ends of the floor. This is a huge upgrade for Chicago, as they have struggled to break through in the playoffs in recent years. The addition of Adebayo now makes them one of the top contenders in the East. The team will no longer be just a playoff team, they're eyeing the top seed and, potentially, an NBA championship. If Adebayo meshes well with the existing stars, the Bulls could be a nightmare matchup for anyone. But let's take a moment to look at the reaction from both teams' fans. Bulls fans are absolutely ecstatic right now. There's a palpable sense of excitement in Chicago as Adebayo joins the squad. For years, fans have been waiting for the Bulls to make that big move, and they finally got it. The city is buzzing with optimism, and many believe that Adebayo's presence makes the Bulls instant contenders in the East. Fans are already dreaming of deep playoff runs and potentially a championship appearance, and who could blame them? Adebayo is the kind of player who can make an immediate impact, and with the likes of LaVine and DeRozan already on the roster, the potential is limitless. But not everyone is convinced. Some Bulls fans are cautious about the trade, noting that while Adebayo is an excellent player, giving up multiple first-round picks can be risky. What if the team doesn't gel? What if injuries come into play? The pressure is now on Chicago to perform at a high level, and with a new star in the mix, expectations are higher than ever. If the Bulls fail to make a serious playoff run, this trade could be seen as a missed opportunity, especially considering the price they paid in draft picks. Meanwhile, Miami fans are grappling with the loss of their beloved Bam. Adebayo has been a centerpiece of the Heat's success, and losing him certainly stings. But Heat fans are trying to keep their heads up, knowing that the team received valuable assets in return. Many are hopeful that the Heat can use these picks to bolster their roster and continue building around Jimmy Butler. The uncertainty is palpable, though, as Miami's future direction is now unclear. Will they use these assets to add another superstar, or will they focus on developing younger talent and positioning themselves for a future run at the title? Looking ahead, the question becomes, what's next for both teams? For the Chicago Bulls, the goal is clear: championship contention. With the new big three of LaVine, DeRozan, and Adebayo, the team has the tools to compete with anyone in the East. The Bulls have been building toward this moment for years, and this trade is a strong step toward becoming a legitimate threat. The chemistry between Adebayo and the team's established stars will be crucial to their success. If they can find the right balance and get the right level of production from their supporting cast, the Bulls could be in for a very exciting season. For the Miami Heat, it's all about the future. The Heat are known for making bold moves, and this trade is just the beginning. Will they target a big name to replace Adebayo, or will they look to rebuild around Butler and their young core? It's going to be an interesting few months as the Heat figure out their next steps. But one thing is certain: Pat Riley and the front office will be working hard to make sure this isn't the beginning of a long rebuild. If they play their cards right, Miami could bounce back quickly and remain a contender in the East. So, Bulls fans, what do you think about the addition of Bam Adebayo? Are you excited about this trade, or do you have some concerns? And for Heat fans, how do you feel about the loss of Adebayo? Will Miami be able to bounce back? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for more in-depth NBA coverage. We've got so much more coming your way this season, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.